Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry about that. Weird OBS glitch. It created a new stream instance. Yeah, nothing. Nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. Let's just that's pinned. Gotta edit this stuff now. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Here we go. Let's edit post. Crazy. Save. Let's edit this. We gotta edit. Edit. There we go. No thumbnail. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. Not sure what happened there. Not sure what happened there. I apologize, everybody. Off to a great start. Let's get this thumbnail in here saved. Okay. I tell you what, while we go, let's get this going and let's draw our first name. Fluffy, done. Okay. Totem word of the day. Exclamation point Fluffy. There we go. There we go. We should pick up everything from the last little bit, but you might want to mention it again. Apologies, everybody. Dang, crazy stuff. Yeah, so I really hate the interaction that OBS and Restream has. I really do. I would like to figure out something different, and it's gonna start with me actually sitting down and doing some trial runs on some things. It's like even though I scheduled one ahead of time, let's save this. Even though I scheduled this ahead of time, it's still, whenever I launched the stream, it went ahead and created a new instance of the live stream. So yeah, bummer there. Bummer there. Okay, so there we go. We're rolling. We got Remy Cam. We got Remy snoring in the background. Big snoozer. Close that so it helps with the white balance a little bit. Okay. All right. So here we are. Here we are. Oh man. Okay. So first winner, Scut Duck. So this is what we're gonna do today, guys. We're gonna draw a couple of names, and those are gonna be part of the Totem giveaway. And we're gonna do. That's funny. We're gonna give away some totems today. Give away some totems. Actually, what we're doing is we're giving away $50. We're giving away $50. Well, Scott Duck didn't win the totem. He's just entered to win. All right. Opatsky 2. Can you show your dog face? I like to see his face. Well, it's a little princess. It's a little she, and she's snoozing right now. I don't really want to bother her. We'll show it. We'll show it in a little bit. She'll flip around in a little bit. And I'm sure she'll be good. We got a lot to talk about today, and I know that the big thing. I know that the big thing is Hero Wars Dominion Era, the new hero Fluffy. But I wanted to watch this video for Hero Wars Alliance. Just real quick, guys. I wanted to watch this video. I think it's worth sharing. I just want to watch it real quick.
Well.
This is the new hero on Hero Wars Alliance. Why is it in Chinese? It doesn't give me an English option. Okay. So real quick, let's watch this.
Well, what do we have here? Another stranger from an outer world.
Another stranger.
Interesting. Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado is where this guy is from. Denver, Colorado. I just found that to be very curious. They're literally pulling people out of our world into this game now. I'm not sure that I like the direction that Hero Wars Alliance is going with this. They're literally pulling humans into the game. Literally pulling players into the game. Opatsky is here. Okay. This is unbelievable. They're just yanking people from large cities and adding them to the game.
Sorry, love. Doesn't ring a bell. Hey, big guy, wake up.
Hey, big guy, wake up. You're short, actually.
Not yet. So, what's your story, huh? Let me see.
What's your story, Drain?
Got killed in a bar.
Bar fight, stabbed in the gut. Who goes to a bar wearing a jacket without an undershirt in the snow? Like, for real.
Defending a lady. Ooh, that's night material, no less.
Defending a lady.
Just what I need.
Oh, that's Valentar talking to him. Ah, okay.
You and I can be a perfect match. A master swordsman and a freaking huge badass blade such as myself. A dream team to serve the goddess once again. This is your chance to fix it all, pal.
Pretty cool
and
abilities.
Become the hero you've always failed.
That's a cool enemy.
Are you ready for that? Big guy.
Big guy. All right, the hero of two worlds. Okay, so that's what it means, the hero of two worlds, because he's from the United States, Denver, Colorado, and now he's in Dominion. January 19th. Goes live in 3 days. All right, so we'll talk more about Drain. We'll talk more about Drain on Monday. Okay. We'll talk more about Drain on Monday. In today's live stream, we're going to spend a lot of time discussing Fluffy, and what better way to start than to test Opatsky's or Opatsky II, their team against what? Like a meta team, or we can try it versus like a meta team, I guess. So he didn't give me the pets, but one thing that Fluffy is really good at doing, let's do combat training. Let's fight this guy. Let's see. One thing that Fluffy is really good at doing is assisting with control. So we got Shaba, we got Nebula, we got the new hero Fluffy, who has more attack power than Goose, which is kind of weird. We got Leon and Martha. Let's try it. Leon and Martha. Where is waifu? There you are, right in front of me. Okay, so I'm not 100% certain what pets to go with. I've been putting Axel here. Maybe Biscuit, maybe Fenris. I'm not sure exactly what pet to put here as a tank, but I do know that you don't necessarily need Oliver here. So we're gonna go Finless, and we'll put Fenris. We'll put Oliver there. We do have a stun here, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Chorus as a team pet. And War Flag. We got some control heroes here. I say we probably do maybe Recovery, maybe Fervor. Let's just do Fervor. Patterns. Let's go with Magic Attack, Magic Defense, and Armor. Just a nice baseline. Let's try it. Let's try Pat Sky 2's. Let's try their team. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. Now, the interesting thing about this team is that, you know, obviously Fluffy counters Sebastian's Ode to Serenity. I have discovered, guys, that one of the fun strategies that you can use if you build the team on the right, all right, if you build the Lara Croft, Lyria, Sebastian variations, if you build any of those teams, you can put an underleveled physical attack pattern in. Lara Croft uses her stun before Sebastian uses his Ode to Serenity. And then you... bonk. Wrong flag. Frost is best. Maybe I should change it for Frost. Okay, I'll change it for Frost. Sure. I'll change it for Frost. Let's see. Yeah, so if you use an underleveled physical attack pattern, like right here it's 14, Lara Croft will use her stun before Sebastian ults. If your Fluffy is stunned, then he can't block the Ode to Serenity. Can't block the Ode to Serenity. Yeah. Let's try it. I do not like the direction Nexus is moving Alliance in. Kaboom. Subsimp with a gift membership. Welcome to the YouTube Guild, T-Jor. Thank you so much for being here. You got a highlighted name now. I can see you. Where is the... There it is. Okay. Star Master. Let's say hi to chat. I see a penguin there in the live stream. Of course, D. Warman is here running the show. Burned H is here. Cold Bish is here. Of course, the new YouTube Guild member. Let's see, T-Jor or TJ. I'm gonna call you TJ. TJ or probably is your name. TJ is here. Welcome. DP Fitzgerald, Glenn Malvasso, Joseph Chu. Let's see who else. Subsimp, of course, is here. Glenn. I thought I saw Emmanuel Nick Davis is here. I thought I saw DP Fitzgerald. I'm not sure if I said your name or not. Gambit X Factor. Nice. Okay, Star Master, your name. You are on the list. Okay, so Pat Sky and Star Master, message me on Discord or shoot me an email. HeroWarsCentral@gmail.com. Physical mastery pattern, yes. Adrift and alone. I do think that the magic physical attack mastery pattern will be added. Physical mastery, whatever it's going to end up being called. All right, I do think so. So I spent a lot of time today. Playing with Fluffy in various teams, and I got to rank 1 arena very easily. We can go with this. All right, this Fluffy versus just about any team, honestly. Like, if I'm being honest with you, I feel like Fluffy works in a lot of teams, and I got to rank 1. Whoops. I think Fluffy works in a lot of teams, and what I also really like is that my Fluffy is only about 100k. Okay, I didn't. First, let's fight this battle. I do have Axel on Fluffy. I'm not sure that Axel is the correct pet for Fluffy, but lower power level, lower health, all of that. Axel is useful. Axel's very useful. The ult that Fluffy does kind of nullifies Isaac, but my team is kind of set up to kill... Ishmael. But my team is kind of set up to kill Ishmael quickly anyway, so it ends up not being that big of a deal. But without having Sebastian on this team, and on any team, my Kark can freely stun 3 enemies at a time. Chorus on Fluffy could be good. Depending on the team, of course. I'm doing really well with Fluffy. I'm having a good time with him. I'm very successful. Against Dante, Orion, Augustus, I don't need to have... Yeah, so we win this fight. Against Dante, Orion, Augustus, I don't need to have a... let's see if we can find one. Let's see if we can find one handy here. There's Peekaboo. There's a team I just fought. Oh, here we go. Here's a team that somebody requested that I fight today, actually. Nebula boosted Lyria. All right, so we're going to try this right here. I don't need Sebastian to kill Dante, Orion, Augustus. All right, so now I have basically, effectively, 3 different teams, 3 different cores of teams that can beat Dante, Orion, Augustus. And you might say, well, why would you care about that? Well, it's still the second most popular team on defense. It's the second most popular team on defense. Yeah. Being tall is not necessarily an advantage. You know, I'm 6'1", and my femur is 2 feet long, so they don't bend, they break. Cannot go in cramped spaces, but a short person can climb a ladder. Oh. Okay. Now, against this fun team right here, you might be like, oh, just use, let's actually test. Let's test to see if Cascade can counter Fluffy. I know that he do. I probably should use Isaac here, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to use Kark. I'm very excited to be using Kark. Whose ult are we going to block here? Probably Orion's ult. Oh, wow. Just crushed. Just wrecked. Wow. Okay, we lost. Let's try Isaac here instead. Let's just try Isaac here instead. Do not pre-order Fluffy. Do not pre-order Fluffy. I'm also using a weak hero versus Helios Lara Croft. What's going to happen here? Chorus is blocking some of the damage. Probably going to time out here. Probably just going to time out. So does Fluffy struggle against pure mage teams without Sebastian? That's very interesting. That's very interesting. With that lineup, there's a lot of different variations, right? Okay, that is a good combination. Joe Grover, it's a combination that I enjoy. It's not necessarily a good one. Isaac Ju, Daredevil, Nebula, Aiden, Chorus Pet. Yeah, that doesn't use Fluffy. We like to use Fluffy today. Caliber Consulting. Looks like I got 147 entries. 147 entries, and we've got 205 people watching. Let's see. Hey, Caliber Consulting is here. Nice. Okay. Caliber Consulting. Very cool. Let's draw another one. Amelia Marinova. If I'm drawing your names, I need you to email me, herowarcentral@gmail.com, or shoot me a message on Discord. Don't leave a comment on Discord. I need you to message me on Discord. Message me. All right. Amelia is here. get you on here. Control C. Control V. Okay. All right. So let's try some teams. What is you on Discord? Hero Wars Central. Hero Wars Central. Here we go. This is what I wanted to do. So, I started building Fluffy today. I actually recorded a whole video discussing the skills, discussing his skin and his next skin, the next skin that's coming. There's a new skin coming for the event. I actually need to find out what that is. Let's see. So the new skin, it's armor. So it's a librarian skin. New type of skin, I guess. It's going to be an armor skin. Right? Glyphs, I've got, I leveled up the, this is when I decided. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to max Fluffy. I'm not going to do it. Because I think that the power of Fluffy isn't necessarily in the stats. Yes, the reflected damage, very nice. But even at 100k here, 99k, right? So glyphs, all 30 with the exception of the magic attack glyph because I overleveled it a little bit higher. The gifts, I got to 100 because it's super easy and everybody has that. Level 100 artifacts, only 5-star. Okay? And then Ascension, only rank 3 Ascension. I didn't want to dig into the rank 4 at all. Oh no, I didn't want to dig in the rank 3 at all. So I'm rank 2 Ascension. That's it. I'm not any at all rank 3. And I'm already seeing a lot of success. Okay, this is blocking an ultimate no matter what his stats are, Fluffy's stats are. This is causing, 700,000 damage. 700,000 damage is a lot. Okay, it's 1,000,000 damage at max, which is pretty crazy. 1,000,000 damage, pretty crazy. It's 300k to hell and back is the revive. It gives your allies 300k. Well, 200k in another life is pretty good. Okay, 20k bonus magic attack. Max, that's 30k. So that's not, it's 33% less on both, but it's still pretty good, right? You're still reviving your allies and your healers can heal them back up. And you're still blocking the basic attacks. The reflect damage is less. This does 100k. Maximum reflected damage at max. So I thought just leaving him here would be fine. And I got to rank 1. I got to rank 1 arena pretty easily. I did play around a little bit with Astaroth here. I'm not sure if this is the Astaroth fight. That was the Corvus. I played around with different tanks here. Yeah, so, even without a maxed hero, getting to rank 1 on a server that's 8 years old. This is server 25, so it's a very old server. And my 2 Guild War attacks I absolutely crushed. I did well even with a suboptimal set of heroes on my team. Here we go. I used Daredevil here. And then versus Killer Thrill here, I used Isaac Lyria plus Daredevil to beat Dante Orion Augustus team, right? It's just, the reason why I bring Fluffy here is to counter this Sebastian. And there he goes. Womp, stopped. Right? Doesn't do the blocked ability doesn't do a ton of damage. And I want you to watch here. Okay, not yet. Okay, so there's the first ult. There's the first ult after the second ult technically. It took almost 18 seconds. It took almost 18 seconds. So Fluffy could potentially block 2 of the first 3 or 4 ults that the enemy team throws out, depending on, what you're going up against. Now, obviously, Dante, spams his ult. Orion spams his ult, so there's some nuances there. But even here, like, I don't know. I got criticized for sharing this team on Discord because the pets that the guy chose was wrong. What do I know? What do I know about pets? You use some pets, you use different pets. And yeah, Fluffy died there, but he did his job. I don't think you need to max Fluffy. I think you can if you want to, but I think he's like Dorian. I think he's like Jorgen. I think he's like a lot of heroes, Helios, Martha, that you don't have to max for them to do their job. I just don't think you need to get there. Once you recruit Fluffy, you can enhance his Ascension rank with special Ascension bundles already invested. They will be returned. I'm not buying any of the bundles. There's some kind of echo. Yeah, my dog camera is. I'm sorry. My dog mic is on. I'll mute the dog mic because she's not snoring right now. Thank you, Trelasis. Oh man. Okay, let's draw another name. Brian Lewis. Amelia, I got your message. Brian Lewis. Call me Fluff Daddy. That's great. Jackson Black, I think that you're going to be okay maxing all of his stats. I think you're going to be okay maxing. I'm not saying, Brian, I got you, Brian. I'm not saying to not max Fluffy. I'm just saying that he's effective without maxing him. Like, comparing him to, like, my Jorgen. My Jorgen is at 97k. I use Jorgen occasionally and does just fine with where he's at. My Martha is a little bit higher than that, 135k. She's not maxed, but she does what she does pretty well. I think we're lucky here. I think we're really lucky here. You can probably get Fluffy to 4 stars, maybe. Maybe you can get Fluffy to 4 stars and like red 0, and he's still probably going to be effective. But I think it's okay to max his armor skin when you get it. Magic defense glyph. Oh, he doesn't have a magic defense glyph. He's got an armor glyph, magic penetration. Yeah, he doesn't have a magic defense glyph. Yeah. Yep. Fluff you. What's the indicator that shows when Fluffy's death protection is active? It's a good question. So let's go find out. Here we go. Let's try. I don't know. Let's use Yasmin. Sure. Let's just use Yasmin here. So there are 2 things. There are 2 instances. Whenever Fluffy ults, you'll see a red indicator. Okay, so you just saw him block the thing there. Okay, so we're not ulting yet. Okay, so you can see that Fluffy hasn't ulted yet. Can you see the red demon behind the whole team? That is what I believe to be the protection status for his ability. If a hero dies during that, I've been trying to find a screenshot all day of somebody dying. So this ability, this right here, the red stuff on the ground, this is the basic attack blocker. Basic attack blocker, right? Isn't it better to test in combat training? Merrick, it probably is, but I'm lazy. I'm trying to get a screenshot of a hero dying and them getting revived, but I haven't lost in a long time, or the timing hasn't been there. So I'm trying to get. I really want a screenshot of it. Gosh, Ishmael is so good. I'm sorry, Yasmin is so good, guys. Yasmin is so good. Versus Mike, maybe? Let's try it. Let's try it. It looks like the logo of the green ability, which is a resurrection. Yeah, yes. Yes. When they like grab a hold of them. Or it wraps around your ally, I mean. Okay, so Nebula died before the res protection went up. That's unfortunate. And now Yasmin's covered up, so I can't see. No idea. No idea what's going on sometimes. Fluffy stunned. I just want to get a picture. I just want to get a picture of somebody being... and then Fluffy died, so whatever. I think we still won. No, we lost. We lost. Let's see. Underleveled. I could. Well, no, because the ability doesn't activate. His ability doesn't activate until the ability doesn't activate until the thing goes up. So you got to have. So here's the. I know that I've seen it. I know that I've seen it. That was Paul. Let's look at these. I'm very confident that I've seen it. Okay, so there's the ability there. Not in that one. Okay, so there we go. Maybe on some of the max testing and the combat training I did. Combat history here. Maybe this one. Okay, so there's the protection there. It looks like Nebula might die here. There we go. 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 Okay. Perfect. That's what I wanted right there. Okay, so this is what the revive looks like. This is what I wanted to do. So you can see that the Nebula is dead. She's got, right? And this, she's like red and translucent. So this signifies that she's going to be brought back to life when when Fluffy's ability ends. That's what it looks like. Sorry about that. Sorry that took too long. Sorry that took forever. Let's try another name. Another one. Louis B. 777. Sir Turbo, that is correct. That is correct. Louis B is here. Louis B 777. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. Now I wanted to talk about one of the ways to counter. I want to talk about one of the ways to counter Fluffy if you already have an existing team that uses Sebastian. Right? If you already have a team that uses Sebastian, let's see. Is this the team? No, that is definitely not the team. So was it Paul here? Not this team. Frederick, was it Mike here? Wasn't Mike. Well, where was it? I think I've already scrolled past it now at this point. I think I've lost it. So, if you have the, let's go to combat training, create hero battle, max. Okay, if you have the Tristan, no, if you have the Lara Sebastian variation, okay, no matter what team you built, maybe you built Lyria Ishmael. Let's just go with Lyria Ishmael here. Lyria Ishmael, and what do we need? We need Aiden. The pets don't really matter so long as you have Albus here. Okay, so Oliver, Fenris, Vex, Chorus, whatever. Pet, let's go Chorus. No, let's go with Axel. Doesn't matter. So we have War Flag of Warriors, patterns, physical attack pattern. Okay. A simple attack team. Now, if we contrast that with no pattern, okay, we'll use the War Flag of Swift Warriors, but no pattern. Okay, same kind of setup. Not Tristan. Lara, Ishmael, Lyria, Aiden. Who am I missing? Sebastian. Here we go. Let's go. Oliver, Fenris, Albus, Vex, Chorus. Okay. All right. So I want to show you two things. First of all, watch the team on the right. Just to show here, we've got 14% physical attack. Okay. Team on the right, 14% physical attack. Watch the team on the right. Seb's going to ult right there. Okay. Seb's going to ult. Boom. Right? Good. Seb's ulting. And then Lara Croft pulls out her bow. Bonk. Okay. You guys saw that? Lara Croft uses her stun after Sebastian uses his ult. Okay, that's important. Now, if you escape battle, let's see. Let's go fights. If you have no physical attack flag or less physical attack flag, right? Maybe like a 5% physical attack flag, like a blue. I'm sorry, pattern, not flag, pattern. If you have like a blue pattern, maybe a green or a violet pattern, okay? Watch what happens. Lara is going to use her stun before Sebastian. Watch the team on the left. Okay? See? Lara is pulling out her bow to stun the team before Sebastian ults. Now, why is this important? Why is that difference important? Well, the team on the right, because Sebastian ulted before Lara Croft, Fluffy will block that ode, right? Fluffy will block that ultimate from Sebastian. The team on the left with the lower physical attack pattern, Lara will stun the enemy team with Fluffy, and then Sebastian can get his ult off if he's not stunned here. Oh, I didn't play on. I didn't press. Wait a second. Let's try this again because I didn't do auto mode. Put this back in auto mode here. There we go. So the idea here is if you already have a team that relies on Sebastian to do boosted damage, like Lyria, Ishmael, Sebastian, Lara Croft, Aiden, whatever. If you see Fluffy on defense, just swap your war flag. No, keep your war flag the same. But instead of using your red 11.5%, 12%, 14% pattern, instead of using your maxed out pattern, make another pattern. It's going to be expensive, but it could save you a lot of effort. You just make another pattern. Make like a violet pattern. Okay, make like a violet pattern, and then you can remove this for 5,000 emeralds. I know. 5,000 emeralds. I know. It'll cost you 10,000 emeralds to win. But it's doable. It is doable. You know, you could theoretically have a second flag set up for this. Maybe you use the War Flag of Frost. Maybe you use the War Flag of Frost specifically to counter enemy teams that has Fluffy in it. Okay. If you want to counter Fluffy, use Sebastian with a lower physical attack pattern. Maybe throw it on the War Flag of Frost. Use that War Flag when you see Fluffy. Yeah, John Jensen, it costs 5,000 to pull the big one out, and then 5,000 to pull the small one out. So if you just use another pattern, a second pattern with a third flag or a second flag or whatever, maybe the War Flag of Frost here, that is one way. If you already, and this is specifically for players that already have, like this team right here, if you already have this team built, all right, again, watch what happens. This guy's got 13.5 physical attack. 11.5 physical attack, okay? 11.5 physical attack. The Sebastian is going to ult before Lara Croft stuns. See? And it's blocked. All right? Now, you can't do anything on defense. But if you're on offense using Lyria, Ishmael, Lara, Sebastian, Fafnir, if you're attacking into a Fluffy team, use a different War Flag with a weaker physical attack pattern. Right. That's what you got to do. I love how Yasmin just runs the table with these Lyria teams. I love it. Such a huge fan of Yasmin lately. How does new player counter Fluffy those who don't have Lara? If you don't have Lara Croft, you can silence him. You can stun him other ways. Lots of heroes stun. You can use Morgan or Cascade to counter his revive. Doggo on the move. Oh, sure enough. She loves that heater. Let's try another name. Precho. Oh, I can't go any lower. Precho's here. Okay. And then Paul JRS. Paul JRS. Paul JRS. Okay. So the rules are pretty simple, guys. Why does Laura physical attack lead to faster Laura ult? So Ficus, Laura isn't using her ult here. Okay. The situation is that the hero Sebastian has a modifier to his ability. The higher his physical attack, the more energy he starts the fight with. Okay, so if you have a war flag pattern above a certain percentage, he ults before, he will use his ultimate ability before Lara Croft uses her blue ability. Okay, so if you have a physical attack pattern that's lower, she will use her blue ability before Sebastian will ult. Okay, it's a timing issue with a pattern. Now, heroes that burn energy like Astaroth, Nebula, Jorgen can affect that, can definitely impact that. But it is possible to still allow Sebastian to ult. It is still possible. Okay, so Paul J is not here. How about Ravit Jara? I'm just going to call you Rav. Does that make sense? About the physical attack thing? Chaba, Albus, Nebula, Kane, Fluffy, Axel. Oh, we tried your team. Pat, we tried your team earlier. Does anybody else have a team they want me to try that doesn't have Fluffy unlocked? You want to go? You want out, Remy? Oh, there's nobody out here. Oh, you're out here. Faceless copy. Faceless does copy him. Brian Lewis, you absolutely can. When you're playing on offense. Kevin Orman, the items for Fluffy are on my blog. I see that merch. Oh, yeah, you like this? This is my first shirt. Rav is not here. We got to draw this first name. Let's see. Well, there she is again. No Rav, huh? Said Aranda. Surely one of these guys are here. Surely. And I got some good news, guys. We're going to give away 2 totems today. 2. Now, the way that this works is I'm not actually going to give you a totem. I'm going to send you $50. All right. Perfect. Okay. Said is here. Said, please quickly shoot me an email, herowarscentral@gmail.com. Okay, please quickly do that. We're actually going to draw 2 winners here. I'm not done playing Hero Wars today. I think we keep going. So, first and foremost, here are the list of names. Here is the random number generator. 1 to 40. All right. Let's see. I've got too many windows open. Yeah, 1 to 40, right? All right. So let's draw our first totem winner. First totem winner is number 19. Number 19 is Thomas Holstrom. Why is everything bold here? Okay. So Thomas is our first winner. Thomas, I know that you emailed me or messaged me on Discord yesterday or the day before. Message me again, and we'll get you there. So let's draw a few more names, and then let's give away another totem. Let's draw a few more names, and let's give away another totem. I do want to keep playing with Fluffy. Bold is an acquired taste. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Do we know if the event format for the Fluffy event will be similar to the most recent ones? Yeah. Let's quickly draw another name here. Reroll winner. Gilson da Silva. Gilson. Oh man, Gil. Let's see. So, what is the event structure? I'm going to pull this off to the side. So the tasks for the events, let's see. These are, here we go. Not according to plan is the name of the events. So we have, let's see, win battles. This is going to be very similar to the 7 chapters where you build hero teams. Okay, Gilson is here. Nice. Gilson is here. I'm going to add you to the list. Where's my list? Here we go. I'm going to move this over here. There we go. Let's draw another name. Let's see if it shows up. Let's see. Harksy Marksy. Is this showing up in the live stream? It is. Okay, so it is. Nightbot is showing it. It is the hero style format, yeah. So win 64 battles, buy 12,000, 120,000 emeralds, spend 150,000 emeralds, get a hero, Kira, of a maximum rank by collecting Kira. This is probably supposed to say Fluffy. I'm not sure where this data miner got their information from. Get Fluffy to max rank by collecting fragments in the hero star. Oh no, get Kira. Get Martha. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. Where you max out the various heroes. So Fluffy, Martha, Krista, Arachne, Folio, etc. And then you have buy any pets. Up to 10 times total, right? Some free-to-play tasks. Get 7,000 VIP. Spend stall coins. Spend the Sapphire Medallions. Missing the quest rewards, though. Missing the quest rewards. And then the second event is the Unleashing the Power. This is what's focused on actually leveling up Fluffy. You have Gift of the Elements, Evolution level 6, Red rank, not Red 1, not Red 2, not Red 3. There we go. Artifact level to 80. That doesn't seem that bad. Glyph level 150. That's 30 each. Yeah, 30 each. Upgrade any hero skin 150 times. Unlock any Ascension glyph 30 times. And then reach the ability totaling 400 for Fluffy. Okay, so these will all be, most of them will be backwards compatible, right? So I've already reached level 80 artifact for Fluffy. I should get that. My Fluffy's already rank red. I should get that. This one right here, upgrading any hero skin and unlock any Ascension glyph. These are not backwards. Okay, this is forward-looking only, so you'll have to re-level those up. So if you're looking to be efficient, save those. Okay, that's going to be good. Reach the ability level totaling 400 for Fluffy. That will already take into account what you've got. This is Hero Wars Daily. Good website. A little clunky. Got a calculator here for the event, which we'll check that out whenever the event goes live. Okay, so Harksy Marksy is not here. How about Joseph Chu? Joseph Chu, are you here? I've got too many windows open. Let's close this one. Let's close this one. The game. I got too many windows open. Too many windows open. Random number generator, we'll keep that one open. Giveaway, we keep that one open. Did I close the game? Oh, game's right there. Okay. There we go. Joseph Chu is here. Okay. Reload the game. Looks like I had too many instances open. Let's see. Aperol Spritz. Aperol Spritz. Brian Lewis. Somebody asked me for this picture. I took a screenshot of the, like I got perfect timing on this screenshot. Somebody asked me for this image. I can't find where they asked me for this image. Somebody emailed me or texted me or something asking for this. I'll send it to you, but I don't know. I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was. Let's keep trying different teams here. Captain Albator. Okay, so Isaac. Isaac, huh? Let's try something different. Let's go with like... Let's do like Arachne Maya, Axel, Mara, Chorus, I guess. Let's go with like... Stuns, grouping, Nebula Dorian here. Let's try something like this. A lot of pure damage here, a little bit of magic damage. Let's try this. The battle visuals. Yeah, it's a little messy. It's a little messy. Let's just try this. Dante without... see ya, Dante. Did you see that? I just countered Dante's ult. Unfortunately... oh, I completely forgot about this. Yeah, so don't use... don't not use Lyria versus Dante, I guess. Why is there so many demonic heroes and skins? The lore and the story is really tied up in the... In the lore of the... So we got to use Lyria here. In the lore of the Archdemon, right? Okay, Aperol Spritz is not here. How about Melinda Wilhelm? Melinda Wilhelm. The main storyline involves Galahad's like half-brother or something that's actually the Archdemon or something. Bugged Galahad teams. What is a bugged Galahad team? Orion Augustus. Yeah, you can beat Orion Augustus with this without using Sebastian. So, very successful against Orion Augustus teams. Very Augustus. Very strong against Orion Augustus teams. I think we just saw Fluffy die while his destruction is active. No, I don't think Fluffy can self-revive Mazrax. Okay. Melinda is here. I don't think... I'm fairly confident that... how about Cole Kochik? Cole. I'm pretty sure he can't self-revive. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Peekaboo. Oh, Captain Albator just took it back. Took it back. I could cost Captain Albator a ton of money here if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Drain killed Fluffy. Tried 100 times. Galahad can hit even against 140k dodge buff without Lyria. It is almost impossible. What you call it. Tried hundreds of times. Galahad can hit even against 140k dodge buff without Lyria. You mean are you talking about his pure damage that he does? His pure damage wouldn't be dodged. Like this part of the attack wouldn't be dodged, I think. If this is what you're referencing, the damage that they can do with Pride of Arun. Oh, nice. Cole is here. Nice. Okay. So the way that this works, and Thomas Holstrom was the first name we drew earlier. I think Melinda just messaged me. Very cool. The way that this works is I send you $50 via PayPal. Lessen my endorsement. Frogsmart says, any chance you'll lessen your endorsement of Sebastian now that Fluffy is out? I haven't been reading, so I have no idea if this has already been discussed. Lessen my endorsement. Lessen my endorsement. I don't really know what that means. Anyway, during the Hero of the Two Worlds, nope, not that one. During the Not According to Plan events, right, the Fluffy event, $50 gets you the season pass and like a medium charge, heavy charge kind of situation. It's enough to complete the game, complete the events. Robert Ray. YouTube pays well. Yep, YouTube pays well. I recommend everybody get into YouTube. You can afford French bulldogs that constantly break. Yeah, I just send money. Yeah, Tris, I can't give you a totem directly. I send you $50, and then you can buy it yourself. Yeah. Kind of expensive after the holidays. Yeah. Robert is here. All right. We're going to draw a couple more names, and then we're going to give away another totem. Sinus. I'm sure Sinus is here. See you, Gambit. Sinus is here. Nice. Okay. Let's go with Anima Tsuri. I imagine a lot of people probably are heading out because I usually don't go over, but I'm pretty excited about Fluffy and thought that I would do it. Oh, Animatory is here. Nice. We're getting to those. We're getting to that 50th name very quickly. How about BH Math? Skip for now. All right. Join us around. Oh, nice. BH Mav is here. Green finish. Okay. One sec. Aha, I got you. Oh, there you are, Robbie. Okay, cool. Cool. John Hochberg. Sorry, guys. I apologize. There we go. Dang. My eyes are way worse than they used to be. Oh my gosh. Okay. Get another one. TaylorMade. Last name. TaylorMade. Welcome to old age. Yeah, also these windows are just so small. With the text and everything. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, TaylorMade is here. Okay, not now. Good stuff. Continue. Okay. Verify. Okay. Okay, so now we got 50. Now we got 50 names on here. Let's draw another winner. Let's draw another winner. A pair of eye drops with saline at the pharmacy and add vitamin C. Only the loose powder must be pure. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Number 48. So somebody that was just drawn. BH Math. BH Math. James Bond has to go do another mission. BH Math, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, guys. Well, congratulations to our two winners, BH Mav and Thomas Holstrom, for week 2. Hope you're still around. Hope you're still handy. We are going to head out for now. This weekend, please do not add to the population. Please do not subtract from the population. Let's see. Done. There we go. Please do not add the population. Please do not subtract from the population. Come Monday, please don't find yourself in the hospital, the newspaper, or jail. But if you find yourself in jail, establish dominance quickly. Remy's butt says goodbye, everybody. Hope everybody has a fun and safe weekend. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.